Backyard Bliss here with Thatcher Pool and Spas. I've got Ben and Bailey here with us. Thank you guys for being with us today. So we've been talking about different topics over the last few weeks, and now we want to talk about installation process a little bit. Like, what are we looking at is, if I want a pool in versus I want a hot tub in, how long is that going to take? How long are you going to be at my place? And maybe we can talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe we'll start with the hot tubs first. Those are kind of the easiest ones to tackle for the most part. So, depending on the model, what you pick out, that'll kind of determine the lead time to actually get the product.
Okay.
And then in between then, if you don't already have an existing concrete pad or, deck maybe you want to put the hot tub on, that'll give us a little bit of time to get someone out there to either pour you a concrete slab or potentially build a deck maybe if that's what you need.
Well, that was going to be my next question is, can you help me with finding those people to do that as well?
Yeah,
or is
that's
that something that you also take care of?
So we do it either way. So typically we can give you a list and say, hey, here's some subcontractors that do X, Y, and Z, or you can have us just call on your behalf and kind of set things up. And that's where when they come in, Bailey helps, kind of manage that side of it too with the salespeople and having that conversation.
It's so good to know, because it's overwhelming to think, like, this is something I would like, but I don't know if I can, all the stuff that's involved. Like just saying pouring concrete kind of made me get a little anxious.
Yeah. And if you don't know subs, right? I mean, some people, they don't have those contacts already. So, we have those established relationships, and it just makes the process easy for the customer. And so they can just enjoy the product at the end. And that's the whole goal anyways, right? To relax and enjoy.
Relax and enjoy. And I know I can just trust you've got people who do good work. I'm going to feel comfortable when they're at my home. So I kind of jumped and stole your answer, or jumped in the middle of your answer, but about how long does that take?
So what do you say so if you came in tomorrow and wanted a hot tub, let's say, how long would that?
Come in and order one, I'd probably say about 4 to 6 weeks, kind of depending on the time of the year. It sounds like a long time, but like I said, when there's some prep work to do, it kind of keeps everything moving along. So when that 4 to 6 weeks we're ready to go, and you got a hot tub ready to enjoy.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Like, I'm already thinking ahead to fall, how great that would be.
Absolutely.
You've got plenty of time to get it in before then, and some of those early fall cool nights to have a hot tub outside.
The best time, right? In the winter, absolutely.
Yes. Okay, so speaking of that, it's still summer. Pools, how long does that take?
Yeah, so depending if you do above ground or in ground, those timelines are just a little different just because of the complexity of the project, right? So the above ground ones, and again, I'll have to ask Bailey here for the lead time for some of the pools if you were going to order one.
Some of the in-stock pools from our distributors, we can get them in a week or two. Some of the longer ones, like I said, usually that 4 to 6 weeks is a pretty safe bet, but
that's not bad.
No, it's really not. And then typically, as summer progresses, our list for install typically starts to get out there a little ways. So, right now we're booking into July for install. So it's still not too far. There's still a lot of summer left that, you'd be able to use the pool.
Definitely.
And for the above ground ones, it's nice because typically for our part, 2 to 4 days on average is about the pool part. And then maybe an electrician to come by and hook up some power for us, or gas for the heater if they decide to go with one. So that adds a little time at the end. But, typically I would say that 2 to 4 weeks is about start to finish. Little landscaping typically happens around the pool too, so that always doesn't go right in order all the time. It's with weather and other things that kind of play a factor. I know.
Which you take care of for us, which is amazing, because to try to think about coordinating all those things, again, overwhelming, right?
Yeah, and then especially with the in-ground conversation too. It's like as you go to the next step up, that complexity is so much higher, where that's what we do, is help coordinate all these people to get them here the right time and make sure we're doing things efficiently, and try to just make it so you can watch the whole process unfold and then just be able to enjoy it at the end. So.
That sounds perfect. That is backyard bliss, right?
Absolutely.
The best experience.
That's right.
Yes, absolutely. And then you're going to have your vacation home at your actual home,
which is the staycation.
The coolest
Absolutely.
thing. Yes. So how do we get in touch with you? How do we get this process started?
Yeah, so typically website works well.
Okay.
We do have 2 retail stores as well. One on the south side of town, kind of by Whistle Binky's, and then another one right across from the rack off 19th Street.
Super convenient. I'm fairly new, and I know where both of those places
are. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Absolutely. And we'll have all that information up on our website as well, so that you can get in contact with Thatcher Pool and Spas and start your backyard bliss vacation, staycation right at your own house. And we'll be back in just a little bit with more Midwest Access.